intervention drugs. Bauchi provides malaria treatment for 2 million children. Christian clerics seek support for vulnerable families. Zulum calls for joint military operation in Lake Chad. Assault. Women's group seeks gender desks in churches, mosques. Petroleum Fund, Sokoto Varsity collaborates on oil, gas technology research. Fayoshi attacks Obasanjo over ex-president's birthday remarks. Nigeria's democracy at stake if People's Democratic Party crisis festers, according to Olawekbo Hashim. All this and more on Leadership Today. And our final stop is the Vanguard. How bandits kidnapped 25 Kebbi schoolgirls. Tension as factions battle for PDP secretariat. 2026, Adeleke searching for platform to contest poll. PDP Deputy National VC Southwest speaks. I did not kill my husband. Christy Lake Akingboye's wife breaks silence. 2 children die as night fire raises makeshift estate in Rivers. Ondo police nab 4 suspected ritualists, kidnappers, armed robbers. Police confirm murder of Delta Local Government APC Vice Chairman. Fresh strike looms as ASU accuses federal government of insincerity, sabotage. Wike-backed PDP faction announces emergency BOT NEC meetings. All this and more on the Vanguard today. Time to get to your reactions right now. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation in real time. These are the numbers to call this morning: 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869, and 08099930137. The last number is the WhatsApp number as well, so you can send a voice note or send a WhatsApp message. Ensure you include your name and your location. Don't forget, once you get through on the 4 lines, please move away from your listening device. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Max.
Please go
I
ahead.
greet all the listeners and the contributors of this program. Fayoshi attacks Obasanjo, says he has dementia. I think that's a foul to be used on Baba. Fayoshi is celebrating 65th birthday. Baba should be celebrating his 90 or 90-something birthday, or close to that. By the Yoruba standard, culture, he has that comment, that insult has fallen short of his expectation as an ex-governor. He took up a responsibility, a sensitive responsibility, and ruled millions of people. So it is appalling, it's reprehensible.
Are you there, Max? Okay, something has happened to your connection.
You know, the fire should be cautioned.
Okay.
It should be cautioned. Serious. I'm sure. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. You have 20 seconds.
Hello.
Please wrap up your thoughts. I need to go on the break.
Okay, I said Afani Ferry should caution Fayoshi. But it's not his mate.
All right,
Thank you.
Max. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll get more of your thoughts. Good morning.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
so much for staying tuned. 6:31 a.m. right here. Let's get to more of your reactions to our headlines this morning. We are streaming on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation in real time. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. My name is Adola Victor from Bisalaji.
Welcome, sir. Please go ahead.
Mass defection to APC, Ndume one of political explosion.
Implosion.
Yes, I support this because these people troop into APC where milk and honey is flowing. I know there will be problem, and the problem will start after the primaries of APC. We will now see big fight between the political landlords and political tenants. Because the tenants who are coming in now will get more support, especially the governors from PDP, than the landlords who are on grant, who have worked for that party for many years. So after the primaries, you see them trooping out of that party, and there will be a big political tsunami in APC. So what is happening in PDP is also happening in APC. What we are seeing now in PDP is just a shy clip. But the one of APC, it will be a big political tsunami that will crush that party. It's just a matter of time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Adela. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Most distinguished honorable gentleman, Itodo. This is Abakar calling you from Wagwalada.
Please go ahead, sir.
I greet all the callers, esteemed listeners, contributors of Nigeria Info.
Hello, are you there?
Very demeaning. Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead.
It is very demeaning of Fayoshe to defame Obasanjo and labeling Obasanjo as having dementia. It's unfortunate. Between Obasanjo and Fayoshe, who has the brightest mental capacity? Obasanjo does. We can see the literary output of Obasanjo and the global gatherings that Obasanjo attends. Can Fayoshe stand in such gatherings? So he should respect elders. Thank you. That is my take.
All right. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Sir Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
How was your night?
My night was good. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome out from your leave.
Thank you.
We missed you for almost 3 weeks. We didn't see you for studio.
It wasn't up
Welcome
to
back.
3 weeks, but thank you very much. Please go ahead.
I greet my elder brother, Malam Bakari, and Mr. Salasi. This is a lovely brother from North Southern Nigeria. I didn't consider as a man.
Go ahead.
15 lawmakers defected from PDP to APC in Taraba State. Mr. Itodo,
Yes.
I fully agree with Senator Ali Mohammed Ndome. What happened to PDP 2014 and 15? The same thing happened to APC 2026. They will work against themselves after the primary, as a second to last caller said. They will work against themselves after from convention, Congress, World Congress, Local Government Congress and convention, and the primary and national and primary. They will work against themselves, and that country cannot control till they leave the power. That is our prayer. By the service of God, APC is not to power because of the bad governance, insecurity. People are dying. Like what happened today in the KB, when they kidnapping killed the vice principal and kill some teachers and carry some guests out of the school. That's why I take it. And the America want to come and help us. And some of our people that disagree with America, Uncle Trump will support you. America come and help us for the who come and kill the terrorism that are killing us.
Right.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Well, the only reported death in the abduction is that of the vice principal. Really sad right there. But various thoughts have been shared regarding, the statement made by Senator Ali Ndume and the implosion that may happen in the APC with the mass defections. I know that, while there were talks around the Osun State governor defecting from the PDP to the APC, some spokespersons of the APC came out to state that they had nothing to do with him. They did not want him to come to the party for any reason. And there are various concerns around who takes over party leadership when an active public office holder defects to the ruling party. There's always that concern. We saw things like this play out also in Delta State when the Delta State governor defected to the APC, and the conversations and how they eventually settled things out with those who were head of the APC and his defection, and how they had to find ways to strike a balance. But don't you think that they've been able to have this conversation and reach an agreement on what could play out when primaries are held and who does what? Yes? No? Well, I think time would reveal itself. Let's run through some of your messages on the live feed right now, YouTube and Facebook. Then we'll go to the WhatsApp platform and take some of your voice notes as well. I'm looking at this one. Good morning, Jibring Garba Shafa, Nonso Jonathan, Uguba. Oyewole Fatala says the PDP has finally slammed the door on Wike, Anyanwu, Fayoshe, Ajibade, Wachuku, and other double-faced passengers with an overwhelming vote. The party drew a bold red line. No one rides two Okadas at once and still claims loyalty. This long overdue purge cuts off the poisonous branches that were killing the tree from within. It's a loud message. No individual is bigger than the house. If the PDP now waters unity, clears the weeds of factionalism, and plants a clear vision for 2027, this storm becomes the rain that revives a dying giant. And Moazo John the CC says mass movement of people into APC. The APC is happy now as Nigeria is gradually turning into a one-party system, but they should know that those who are troublemakers elsewhere will still start the trouble as they join the party. We are watching and waiting to see how the road to 2027 would look like in the APC. Good morning, Tunde Ganiyu. Dr. Mrs. Omar Labour says, how else do you describe the failed government? The government that cannot live up to its basic responsibilities of protecting lives and property. Our students are facing emotional trauma and are afraid to go to school. Imagine what those students, their parents, guardians, and relations are facing now, and our leaders are after 2027 elections. Where is Trump? Is the question that she ends her message with. And Henry Peter Duku on YouTube says, talking about the PDP crisis, I think the only way to tackle weakest team is to follow them with the same strength that they are coming with. Let's see some of your voice notes and take as many as we can. Then we'll get back to the phone lines and get more of your reactions on the headlines this morning. We'll get started with you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo. This is Chukwu listening from Southeast. I want to talk about insecurity. Another school, girls' college now, they don't kidnap them. Itodo, let me tell you, from 2009 to 2015, APC, they know how Boko Haram starts. They know. So they use the power of the Boko Haram, maybe come out a good law for it. Hoping say if they enter, say all these things now, they go command them to stop also. Work. 2019, they bring say may not finish their tenure. Say not already enter. Say may not finish. May they leave Buhari. May finish in tenure. We leave Buhari. Buhari finish. They come again for 2021. They say North and South. They come bring Tinubu. Fish again use and deceive South. Say North and South. Now with North and South. They deceive, bring Muslim ticket, they join together, they deceive Nigeria see whether they vote for them, but they still win. So this time around, 2027, nobody will vote for, I don't think say anybody will vote for APC, more especially for Southeast. We will go form alliance with North, make sure say we come out APC for power. And the other person that will enter that seat is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Bazura Adamawa. No any other body than Alhaji, because now the man, now he carry all Nigeria at heart. Not a spirit of you also carry, but why won't we use Elijah to cover Abubakar? It go help so that if then that bring that vote for North, we will go join from Southeast with some vote from South and join together, make sure APC come up for power.
My name is Omar Dudua, transmitting from Gwagwalada, Abuja. The death of Brigadier General Uba is highly regretted. It's very, very painful that he died the way he died. He died as a matter, he died as a Saidi. But it's very, very unfortunate for such a young, brilliant military officer just to go like that. I pray to God to forgive him all his trespasses and grant the family the fortitude to bear the loss. Bismillah, kulu wallahu wa tahiyat. It's high time the military wake up now. This should be a wake-up call to the military. No repentant Boko Haram, no repentant Islam, no repentant bandits. Nothing to integrate into society or integrated into the army. For what? These are criminals. If they have opportunity, they will kill the soldier. So why are we arresting them? Arresting them, feeding them with our money, and still integrated them back into society. These are criminals. They should be dealt with decisively. Now it's a wake-up call. They should revenge this death. Yes, I give them action order. Go now.
Good morning, Itodo. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Good morning, listeners and contributors of this great family. Now, this is Evangelist Polycarp recording this voice note from Garkia Abuja. I want to talk on the MAGA school gates that they were adopted. Seriously, this is what we have been saying almost every day about insecurity. Look at what is happening. School gates adopted again in this country again. Seriously, this government have to do the needful. If not, I'm telling you, one day we will not get it easy. They should do something and do it urgent. There is no time for it. We don't want to hear anything insecurity in this country. I wish those girls safe anywhere they are. And the adopters, I pray that God will expose them. Thank you, and may God bless Nigeria Info.
All right, thank you very much. God bless you. Musa Mohammed says, Ndume predicts implosion in APC. That's exactly what is looming, is the thought that he is sharing right here. Yes, I slept good. Thank you for asking, Fitzgerald. Well, we celebrate declining food prices. What about the soaring cost of petroleum products and other essentials? Many Nigerians, including farmers who took loans to cultivate their crops, are struggling. The rising costs are crippling. Why isn't the government addressing these issues? Fairness demands that relief applies across board, not just selective sectors, is the thought he ends his message with. And Opulente in Brary says there is nothing like decline in food price. Instead, it continues rising on a daily basis, thereby making the citizens groan in pain and lamentation. However, it is unfair for Fayeshe to abuse Obasanjo. We need to respect our elders, is how he ends his thoughts. Many schoolgirls kidnapped in Kebbi from school hostel. I thought once you decamp, you will be secure. Let us be wiser, Nigerians, is what St. Jude in Wagaladas sends as his thoughts. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, Itodo Abba.
Good morning, sir.
I still greet you. My name is Salati. My lovely brother, Malan Haruna from Kubwa. I greet you. I greet Abubakar and Gwazamax at Yahya the head boy. I want to talk about the killings, the abduction in Kebbi. Diki Itodo,
yes, sir.
I was watching the video of the principal or assistant principal wife. Mm-hmm. How in her presence, those criminals shot her husband and they abducted the other girls, 25 girls, just like that. Though the federal government promised us that they will be reunited with their family. As they are doing so, Leah Sharibu should equally reunite with her family. Look at what happened to the army officer, the senior army officer in Borno. They lay ambush and they kill them and they abduct them. I'm telling you, the Itodo, and my church member just yesterday, she was telling me that in Kaduna here, they were celebrating their harvest and Thanksgiving. This bandit came, they killed her brother and they kidnapped the pastor. They kidnapped the reverend father. Still up to now, they don't know his whereabouts. That is the state of insecurity. When we talk about insecurity, some people believe that we are politicizing. I will conclude by saying, today victims are yesterday's survivor. Tomorrow victims are today's survivor. You think you are safe in your comfort zone and you are criticizing about this insecurity. I hope it will get to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. 6:45 right here. We're going through the headlines and getting your reactions to them. You can call in or send a WhatsApp message. We have a handful of messages right here. So let's just have this. All right, we'll go through them first. If you have any time, then we can have you send as much as we can take before we wrap things up at 6:55. At 7 o'clock every time for the lead. Let's run through as many as we can right now, since we have this much waiting to be read. John Ibudu says mass abduction return is over 147 missing across board. as well condemns killing of the general. It baffles me listening to social media broadcast every morning, and you're left with nothing but many questions. Amongst is, when are we going to get things right? Nigeria will be great again, is his prayer for us this morning. And which judiciary does the president want to be corruption-free? The same one that might have helped him win the election. I pray it becomes corruption-free so that APC won't win the 2027 presidential elections. Nigerians are suffering too much, is what the Keneme Ernest shares as his thoughts. And Baba Favor from Kabayi says, VDM and Mr. Jalov have disgraced Nigeria. They should be treated as such, is a thought he shared. And Elder Bosu Inyaya says, if it is true that Fashi attacked Obasanjo on his birthday remark, Obasanjo cost it for himself by attending the party. He knows that Fashi is insultive and they have not been on the same page. If he has not forgiven Fashi of his past sins against him, why must he grace the occasion and start to abuse a disrespectful man that has no regard for elders? All right. And moving on to more of your thoughts right here. Oh, okay. It's taking a minute to get to my next message. Technology. We'll have to get to the phone calls for now. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Yes, welcome.
Okay.
Good morning, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Personally, welcome to.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead. What's your name?
Right. My name is Mike Wind Blues.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. There's one headline you read out about NIMSI issuing what again? Please, can you clarify me, please?
About over 100 million NINs to Nigerians.
Huh?
Over 100 million NINs to Nigerians.
Fresh one or is it a continuation of what we are doing before? Fresh ones?
It's a collation of all the NINs that have been issued, but then there's a concern around the agencies not being able to, come together to figure things out. That's what the headline was basically talking about.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's a reason why I still clarify all before I make my comment.
Okay.
See, Itodo, the last time when they were celebrating their last identity week or whatever they call it, they do it, I think it's September about. They were telling also they have 126 million Nigerians on their database now, right?
Yes.
So if they are coming out to say, oh, they're issuing this 100 million, I can't really get what it is. That's why I say clarify me. And why it's so important for me is because it is this lack of a proper national identity database that politicians are taking us for a ride when it comes to election. This having to re-register us again before we can exercise our birthright to vote. It would have been said it on this platform and everywhere I speak. You get?
Yes.
It is only in Nigeria that is maintaining two registers to its own citizens, one for identity purposes and another one for voting purpose.
All right.
I never hear that anywhere in the world.
All right.
And that is where the fraudulent leadership recruitment process is incubated.
All right. Thank you very much, Mike. I have to let you go at this point. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We'll run through some of your voice notes at this time. Let's get to you first. Good morning. Welcome.
My name is Titus Kayode, sending this message from Abuja. Nigerian President Tinubu did not care about Nigerian citizens. That is the truth. What Tinubu is after is 2027 election. He's coming back to be a president of Nigeria. He wants to come back by all means. That's the challenge that he want to solve. How to come back to become a president. That's what Tinubu is after. Tinubu is not after Nigerian security. Whether they kill soldiers, whether they kidnap people, nothing concerns Tinubu. Tinubu want to become a president 2027 again. That's the problem that he want to solve now. That's the truth.
Morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Richard. See, all these killings, you don't understand though. Killing here, even if the general they killed is not safe, is it me and you and I that is safe? It seems like all these complaints you are doing on radio station every day is not really working because they're not even hearing us. They don't even care about it. I think it's high time personally I won't stop calling on radio because I don't see the essence of calling on radio. Essence is that government will listen. But if we call now to insult the government today, they will trace us. They will find the station. But the good thing that we're talking about. All these people, stop it. They want to stop it. I think I'm done with the radio. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Abdul. I'm recording from Abuja here, Gusape. Thank God the inflation is declining now. But one thing I'm surprised that your reporter from the Buhari never reported this. Just like she was telling us how the price of tomato, the price of pepper was escalating those days. That's my take. That's my surprise. I think she should give us a balanced information. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts right there. If you're referring to a caller, a listener, well, every now and again, she gives an update as to the prices of food items in her locality. I'm hoping that she'll be able to get through today to tell us if and how things have improved in the last few weeks. I hope the abduction of students, killing and kidnapping going on in the country is not politically motivated, is what Jimmy Odini begins his message with. Let all hands be on deck to put an end to all forms of insecurity in the country, is what he says. And Paul Bulus from Mpape says the insecurity in the country is becoming something else. The government is busy campaigning while Nigerians are getting killed daily. All right. And Benjamin O in Area 10, Garaki says, scramble for PDP Secretariat. The problem for the struggle for the soul of PDP is very obvious. What is at stake is a struggle between light and darkness. The present CWC committee, or NWC meant to say, represented by the recent Ibadan convention is light, and the other so-called faction is what you think it is. Let the high hand continue to mess themselves in political farm. At the end of the political farming season, they will repeal political whirlwind. Light will and shall overcome, is what Benjamin thinks about all that's playing out in the PDP. And Leo says it's unbecoming of Fire Share insulting our very own OBJ. All right, trying to run through as many messages as possible. We have less than 2 minutes to wrap up this segment and go on a break. IK in Kuba says Fireshare attacks Abasan Joe. I know Yoruba as a tribe respects their elders, but it's like Fireshare is disrespecting his elders. But he must know that a child who disrespects an elder will not live to be called an elder. I call on leaders to caution Fireshare, is a thought that IK shares from Kubwa. An obedient man in Mecca from NNPC Tower says today's victims were yesterday's survivors, but people who feel that they are safe just because they reside in the FCT or Abuja don't understand it. General killed, school students kidnapped or abducted, and the government cries wolf when the U.S. wants to give a helping hand. Now, so we day is a question that obedient man ends his message with. A good place to wrap things up right now. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. The conversation is still ongoing on our YouTube and Facebook pages at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to drop your comments and keep the conversation alive. Do all the stay tuned and stay hydrated. Good morning.
This is Morning Crossfire.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.